Welcome to the weekly challenge. We are currently working on a small start to finish project together. Each week is building upon the last week, so if you get behind, go back to the previous week and kind of catch up and get up to speed before tackling the next challenge. If you really get stuck, follow the link in the description to get access to the solution videos to help you out. The challenge for this week will be to take our code from the Soda Machine challenge so far and add it to both a local repository and then to an Azure DevOps repository, both with Git. So first, if you're not familiar with the weekly challenge, let me explain. Each week, I challenge you to tackle a topic in C#. I give you all the materials you need to get started. Each challenge will usually take less than an hour to complete. That isn't a lot of time to dedicate to improving your C# skills, but I guarantee you, if you do a challenge each week, your skills will grow. Now, if you're interested in how I would do it, or if you get stuck, like I mentioned before, you can follow the link in the description to sign up for my solutions. The best part is that not only you get the solution for this video, but you get the solution for all the back issues as well. So all those challenges, the solutions are there as well. But either way, there's another link in the description to get the challenge file associated with this week's challenge. Okay, so the goal this week is to add a local Git repository to our project and add the code into it. So right now we don't have any source control. So it's time to change that. So let's first just do a local Git repository. Now commit the code you have as the initial commit, but don't commit files that shouldn't be committed. So for example, there's a bin folder that there's actually multiple bin folders. They shouldn't be added. The OBJ folders, the .vs folder. There's a whole bunch of things like that. DLL files. None of these things should be added to your repository. It just kind of clutters it up, and it sometimes puts even some sensitive information into your repository that you just don't want. So you'll need to figure out how to not commit those files. All right? So that's your primary challenge. Do that first. Don't just skip to the bonus challenge. Okay, so do that first. Once you've done that, then the bonus challenge is to take that local repository and add it to a new Azure DevOps repository and set that Azure DevOps repository as the upstream location. And make sure that it is the upstream and is marked as the default upstream by doing a git pull without saying origin master. So you make sure that if you say just git pull and it pulls in the repository properly, or it says, yes, I'm talking to the repository, then you know that you set things up properly. If it asks you which location and which repository or which branch do you want, then you need to make sure that you set that upstream properly. Okay, so that's the bonus challenge. Now, if you get stuck on this lesson, if you're not really a Git person or you don't really understand how Git works, I do have a video on this channel that introduces you to Git. Git is a really important topic to know as a C# developer. It's really important because in the industry, it is the primary source control system out there. And source control is a really important topic to know about. So I would definitely encourage you you can go and watch the Git video on this channel in order to get a better picture of how do you work with Git source control. All right, good luck and happy coding.